Are you looking to make Australia your permanent home? Then, you might be interested in obtaining Australian permanent residency. But, before going into the full details on how to get your PR, let's briefly explain what Australian PR is. Australia PR allows you to live, work, and study in Australia on a permanent basis, which can lead to citizenship after a certain period of time, to enjoy all the benefits of being an Aussie. Let me take you through the facts you need to know about how do you obtain Australia PR. It's majorly about eligibility, points, and documentation. You need to determine if you're eligible, score enough points, and gather all the necessary documents to submit your application. But don't worry, we've got you covered. There are different visa options available, like skilled migration, family sponsorship, business or investment visas, and more. The points-based system takes into account your age, language proficiency, education, work experience, and other criteria. And with our tips on how to prepare your documents and submit your application, you'll be well on your way to obtaining Australia PR. But that's not all. After you obtain Australia PR, the possibilities are endless. You can sponsor family members, apply for citizenship, and enjoy all the benefits of living in Australia on a permanent basis. And with a reputable immigration agent on your side, you can navigate the complex visa process with ease. Here's how you can obtain Australia permanent residency. The first step is to determine if you are eligible to apply for Australia PR. There are several visa options available, each with its own requirements. It's important to research the different visa options and determine which one is best suited for your situation. 2. Check your points. Many visa options for Australia PR use a point-based system to determine eligibility. You will need to score a certain number of points to be eligible to apply. Points are awarded based on factors like age, language proficiency, education, work experience, and other criteria. You can use the Australia PR points calculator to determine your eligibility and point score. Sequel to the earlier mentioned criteria. Next thing is to prepare the necessary documents for your visa application. This may include providing documents like a passport, language proficiency test results, education, work experience certificates, including health and character certificates. Next, submit your application. You can do this by submitting online or by mail, depending on the visa option you choose. It's important to ensure that all required documents are included and that your application is complete and accurate. After your application has been submitted, you will need to wait for a decision. The processing time for Australian PR applications can vary depending on the visa option and the number of applications being processed. Conclusively, obtaining Australian permanent residency can be a lengthy process, but it can lead to many benefits after getting to this beautiful country, regardless of who you are, be it as a student or a worker seeking to work in Australia. By following these steps and doing your research, you can boost your chances of obtaining Australian PR and achieving your dream of living in Australia. There are several different types of visas available for obtaining an Australian permanent residency. Here are some of the most common types. 1. Skilled Independent Visa, Subclass 189. This visa is for skilled workers who are not sponsored by an employer or family member. To be eligible, you need to score a minimum number of points on the points-based system, which takes into account factors including your age, work experience, education, language proficiency, and more as mentioned earlier. 2. Skilled Nominated Visa, Subclass 190. This visa is for skilled workers who have been nominated by a state or territory government in Australia. It is similar to the Subclass 189 visa. You need to score a minimum number of points to be eligible. Skilled Work Regional Provisional Visa, Subclass 491. This visa is for skilled workers who want to live and work in a designated regional area of Australia. To be eligible, you need to be sponsored by a state or territory government or be nominated by an eligible family member living in a designated regional area. Employer Nomination Scheme, Subclass 186. This visa is for skilled workers who have been nominated by an employer in Australia. To be eligible, you need to have a job offer from an employer who is willing to sponsor you. Business Talent, Permanent, Visa, Subclass 132. This visa is for business owners or entrepreneurs who want to establish or develop a new or existing business in Australia. To be eligible, you need to be nominated by a state or territory government or be sponsored by an eligible organization. Each visa type has its own requirements and benefits, so it's important to choose the one that's right for your situation. By understanding the different types of visas available, you can make an informed decision and take the necessary steps toward obtaining Australian permanent residency. Do not forget to seize this opportunity to subscribe to this video if you haven't and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching till the end.